coming up next.
NBA Summer League. Dude, I am right to the point of boredom, and I don't know what to tell you anymore.
Man, I'm tired of being right.
I am right to the point of boredom at this prediction ability to do, but I have a couple called shots that I need to go ahead and go back to and take a little victory lap because two of my sleeper picks are officially proving all y'all haters wrong.
All right, go ahead and show the clip.
And let me start off with the first one. I said this last year, and I'll say it again. Yuki Kawamura, the 5'8" Japanese point guard. It's not a gimmick. It's not a joke, dude. Yuki can ball, and too many people get focused on the little things with him, and you're not paying attention to the game because this dude can play. And I told you last year in November, after watching like 4 games, this dude can play, and I got the receipts to prove it. There's a guy they just signed to a 2-way deal, Yuki Kawamura. Yuki can ball. Remember the name, Yuki Kawamura. He needs a nickname because they haven't given him one yet. He just had a great preseason where he averaged about 4.2 assists in 15 minutes per game. He was a member of the Japanese national team last year, but at only 5'8", he's a tiny little feller, and he's the shortest in the NBA and just the 9th that has been 5'8" or shorter since the ABA-NBA merger in 1976. He's fun, he's little, he's got great court vision, but he's good. The kid can go. And he's got a great attitude, but man, he kind of reminds me of like a Japanese white chocolate. His no-look passes, he's got a great shot to him too. And I mean, to be honest, I love him. I have only seen him play in a few preseason games. I love Kawamura more than I love some of my own family. Just bring in Yuki. Just bring in the new Japanese sensation. Gotta give him a nickname. Gotta get a nickname. And guess what? Yuki did it again. He is once again balling in Summer League, this time now for the Chicago Bulls. He just dropped 15 points, 10 assists, 3 steals in a single game, throwing behind-the-back passes. He's doing no-look passes, even had a full-court assist that went viral. One of the other rookies on his team said he's the definition of heart over height. Fans have flooded the comments asking to put Yuki on the roster. He deserves a roster spot. The Bulls are reportedly considering a 2-way deal, and it's not just feel-good. This isn't gimmick. He gets legit comparisons to Steve Nash with flashes of Magic Johnson flair in his passing for a reason. There's speed, there's vision, there's playmaking, and it was easy to see coming if you paid attention. Yuki Kawamura is the real freaking deal. The rest of y'all are just catching up. I am kooky for Yuki. I love that dude. I can't wait for him to actually get his shot on a real roster because in the Summer League, it's been no different. In 31 minutes per game in the Summer League, he averages 12.4 and 7.8 assists, shoots 41% from threes on 6.5 attempts per game. So it's not just that he's a passer. He can shoot. He's smart, high IQ, everything you need. Yuki Kawamura is the real deal. I tried to tell you. Last one, and I've told you this so many times, I don't even want to bring up a single receipt. Just Google it. Google my show, Tricky Guy Sports, and Bronny James. I have been saying for a while that Bronny James, A, I'm rooting for him, but B, is an actual ball player, and y'all are not paying attention. You have to start judging Bronny James on his own because he is a great story of perseverance, coming back from cardiac arrest, all the things with you're just a Nepo baby and you don't deserve to be here, and him still going out and trying to deal with all that and be successful is truly inspirational. And the key to understanding and rooting and really getting into what makes Bronny James is to separate your emotions from his dad. To separate the emotions from his dad. If you're like me and you're not the hugest fan of his dad, I get it. Judge him on his own. Because people forever just said, dude, this is just a famous last name. Now again, in Summer League, he has looked like a real 2-way prospect. And he just had a huge moment against the number 1 pick and all, Mr. Hype himself, Cooper Flagg, played some great defense. Cooper went 5 of 21 that day. Not all of that was Bronny, but even Cooper and his team said afterwards, dude, Bronny was all over the floor defensively. He's been a defensive monster lately. Offensively has been also very solid. A few 10 to 12-point games, gotten some dunks, some amazing catch-and-shoot threes, had a 17-point outing just the other day, and he's found his balls. He has finally, pun intended, pause, ayo, he has found those balls down there. He's been able to finally just let it all go and play with some confidence. Go, you know what? F the Nepo baby stuff, F the heart attack, F who my daddy is. I'm Bronny freaking James. Deal with it. And played like he actually deserves to be out there, and you are seeing a night and day difference just by the mental part of the game. And his mental is one of the best parts of him. Yes, the defense has been phenomenal, and I think he's really understood that defensively is where I can make a real splash and make an actual role for myself in the league. But he has always been very self-aware and very smart. When they asked him a year ago, NBA comparisons, I thought they were all very fair. He said, I watch a lot of Davion Mitchell, Drew Holiday, and Derek White. Guys that excel in their role and are locked into what they're supposed to do. My goal isn't really to be that guy. There's a lot of guys in the NBA that are that role already. He said, look, I get it. I'm not going to be my dad, but I can be a 3-and-D guy like a Davion Mitchell, maybe a Derek White, hopefully one day a Drew Holiday. I don't think those are unfair comparisons. I think he's close and has the ability and the talent and the athleticism and the drive. And again, the perseverance, the ability to come back from his cardiac arrest, the ability to deal with all the criticism that a lot of athletes could not handle in today's world. I have always been a big Bronny fan. It does not shock me at all that once again he is showing people how just talented, focused, self-aware, and committed he is to earning his minutes out there on the court. He is not just riding his dad's coattails. All you had to do was look at last year's G League to understand what I'm talking about, where he was averaging 22 points per game, 38% from threes on 8.4 attempts. 38% on 8.4 attempts. The guy can shoot the ball, 5.3 rebounds, 5.3 assists in 34 minutes. Once again, Bronny can play, just like I told you, Yuki can play, and just like I told y'all, at some point you're going to have to take my NBA predictions a little more seriously.
You're psychic. You can predict the future.
I'm just saying. And I got to go. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. We will see what happens in the WNBA All-Star Game post. Caitlin, make sure to like and subscribe. I love you. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.